Now to a breast milk mix-up. A Hoosier mom says a church daycare gave her breast milk to the wrong baby. She contacted our Call 6 team, who learned the state is now stepping in to investigate. Call 6 investigator Kara Kinney joins us now with the very latest. Kara?
Well, Erica, when a mom and dad send their child to daycare, they expect that child will get the right breast milk or formula. After all, babies can have allergic reactions if they get the wrong bottle. Well, Cindy Harris of West Lafayette says milk intended for her baby ended up in the wrong hands.
You want a bottle? Bottle?
For Cindy Harris, breastfeeding her 11-month-old twins is important, even if it comes from a bottle. Cindy got a call March 8th from the twins' daycare, Dayspring Ministry, saying there had been a mix-up.
The daycare had fed another baby my breast milk.
And what was your reaction when they told you that?
I didn't really know how to react. I was just kind of surprised. And I was upset with the way that they handled the situation.
The daycare asked her to undergo a slew of tests for things like HIV and hepatitis.
You know, I felt kind of violated that they would ask me that. If they can't even keep breast milk straight, how are they supposed to keep your medical records private?
Cindy pulled her twins out of Dayspring and contacted FSSA. Although Dayspring is an unlicensed registered ministry, FSSA can regulate and investigate health and safety issues. Dayspring refused an on-camera interview but explained the bottle was labeled incorrectly with an initial instead of a name.
They labeled the bottle, and it actually was rubbing off, and they relabeled it under the label that they put on the bottle.
The Dayspring president told us, quote, "Since the incident, we have placed a stronger emphasis on our staff reviewing the labeling of bottles when children are received as checked in by parents." Cindy's babies now attend a license center, which has a system in place for labeling bottles.
They require the full name and a date, and it's all written in a handbook.
Dayspring Ministry contacted the Indiana Milk Bank and doctors following the incident, as well as the parents of the child who received the wrong milk. Now, the daycare is also seeking additional training for its staff in light of the mishap. We've included the entire statement from Dayspring Ministry on our website, theindychannel.com. Kara Kinney, RTV6.
And we have learned 73% of Hoosier moms start out breastfeeding their children. And experts say it's important to take steps to protect your baby in daycare. Ask your child care facility for a copy of their breastfeeding policy, including specifically how bottles are labeled. Experts recommend daycares label milk with the baby's full name, as well as the date and the time the milk was expressed. Also ask about staffing. Church daycares are not required to follow child-to-staff ratios, but licensed centers and homes are required to meet those regulations.
Some child care providers, beyond making sure that all bottles are labeled, also do a color coding. So that's an extra step. So they not only should look at the color code for each child that has been given that certain color, but also their name on it as well.
Experts say the chance of disease transmission through breast milk is very low. Our Call 6 investigators also learned that ministries and licensed centers are required to report when a child is given the wrong milk, but home daycares are not. We have a slew of resources on our website, theindychannel.com, including a sample breastfeeding policy and recommendation from the Centers for Disease Control.